What's up, Lincoln sports fans? I'm Maddie Ward.
And I'm Isaac Banks, and welcome to our final show.
Aren't you excited to finally graduate after 3 semesters in the zone?
I definitely am, Maddie, but I'm more excited about our main event, our boys lacrosse team.
Last Tuesday was their senior night, and they did not disappoint.
The boys came out on top against Newark with a dominant win. Key contributors for the Lions were sophomore Will Martin with 7 goals and senior Brandon Alfred with 6. The boys ended the game 23-3, taking home a huge win. The Lions will take on St. Charles Monday night, hoping to take home a playoff win and advance to the second round.
Our Kendall Chilton and I got all the highlights.
It's the beginning of the first quarter and the Lions are already taking it to the net. Jameson Yates starts it off strong, putting the Lions up 1-0.
The Newark Wildcats are quick to respond with their own goal, tying up the game 1-1.
Lions back on offense. Jalen Alfred passes it to Jude Benko and slams it into the net, putting the Lions on top, 2-1.
Goal!
Wildcat Colin Clark stays determined and finds his way to the goal. Clark makes the game 5-2.
Wildcat goal, number 2, Colin Clark.
Lions are now up 6-2. Brandon Alfred gets the ball and strikes it into the net, leading Lions 7-2.
Shot, goal, number 23.
Start of third quarter and Elijah Young assists Will Martin, wasting no time, bringing the score up 11-2.
Goal, number 17, Will Martin.
Lions can't seem to rest. Will Martin finds Jude Benko to up the score 14-2.
Lions face off beginning of fourth. Right as they start, Brandon Alfred comes in to take down yet another goal. Lions 17-3.
Seniors Casper Tiger and Brody Thompson become unstoppable with an assist from Tiger to Thompson, letting the Lions take home an unbelievable 23-3 win.
It was really just a really good game. A lot of my friends and family came out to support us, and I thought we started off really good. The energy was high the whole game. I thought our offense played really good. Our defense helped us out when we turned the ball over, and overall I thought our team played really well on senior night, and it was just really good.
Okay, it feels great. Love the atmosphere and great people to be here with. I love the supporters we got today. We got a bunch of Tigers back there. Yeah, just great day.
Our boys lacrosse team isn't the only team making an impact. Our girls lacrosse team has been working very hard to make this season even better than their last. Our Eliza Blackman has 1 minute with Dylan Yost to hear a little bit about how the season is going. Here they are.
Thanks, guys. So Dylan, coming off of last season, how do you plan to make this season even better than last?
So this year we've been putting a big emphasis on our team and our team atmosphere. So we've been working together and more as a machine than ever before, and I think it's really paying off in our play because we're able to trust each other, we can talk to each other, and there's no issues.
Yeah, of course. And how do you plan to improve individually, setting goals and just really working to make the season the best you can for yourself?
So this year I have been setting goals for myself, and I've reached a good amount of them, but it's really about pushing to the next level and going the extra mile to try and make sure that this season is great and I can move into senior year with just fun in mind.
Yeah, of course. And as a team, how are you guys pushing each other to have a better season than last?
So we've been doing a lot more team bondings and a lot more eating together. At practices, we're playing more games. We're really just trying to make this a big friend group and a healthy atmosphere. And it really pays off in our play.
Yeah, that's great. Thanks so much, Dylan. Sending it back to you guys at the news desk.
Wow, that's awesome. Don't you think, Maddie?
For sure. You know what else is awesome?
What, that only have 2 days of high school left?
That too, I guess. But I was going to say that our Ava Bacon is in the studio with us today.
What's up, guys?
Hey there, Ava. What do you have for us today?
It hasn't been a long wait for our softball team, as they won their 5th straight OCC Ohio Championship. They currently have a record of 21-4 as they ruled Lakewood last night 11-1. They have one more regular season game tomorrow night at Watkins before they begin tournament play next Monday at home against Westland. The girls are the 2 seed in the Division I state tournament as they will look to make a run to state this year. Good luck, girls. Our boys volleyball team has been on a roll this year. There has been one player in particular that has caught the eyes of many. With only 1.5 weeks until our seniors walk the stage, many are still trying to figure out what their plans are for after high school. I went out and got the story on how one athlete here at Lincoln is taking his next steps.
Many athletes dream about playing at the next level. For years, early mornings, long practices, and countless sacrifices all lead to one moment, the moment a player commits to college. For Brady Prizer, that dream is now a reality.
Started with club volleyball. I reached out to the club director about wanting to play at the next level, and he helped me get the ball rolling of talking to coaches and emailing, just reaching out, sending my clips, and I was able to go on a visit to Wittenberg, and they offered me on the spot.
The skill to rally at the next level doesn't just come with talent. There are many other factors that are needed to become a successful college athlete, and that can start right in high school.
Brady's very supportive. Regardless of what you do, I mean, everybody makes mistakes at some point, but Brady doesn't point it out. He just makes sure that we can move on to the next point.
As a captain, I mean, he's really inspirational. He's motivational. He picks people up. He really is a great person.
Brady isn't just a key factor of the team by being a good teammate. There are many other elements about him that would make any college coach look his way.
Brady is committed to Wittenberg University to continue his volleyball career, hoping to bring all of his positive contributions from Gahanna along with him. This is Ava Bacum in The Zone.
Well, that's all I have for you guys today. Sending it back to my two favorite anchors.
Aw, thanks, Ava.
Our girls track team isn't just about the runners, but about what every other part of the track that makes it what it is, pole vault being one of them.
With just as much consistency it takes to run, pole vault takes more.
Our girls track breaks records all the time, but it's been over 10 years since pole vault has seen new heights.
Our very own Sophia Redmond has the story of a girl who's broken the records beyond heights.
Out of all the athletes at Gahanna, only very few have broken a past school record. But for junior Erin Payton, not only has she broken the past record, but she's continued breaking her own each season.
The original record was 11.3, and I cleared 11.4. I cleared it last year during outdoor season, and then again this year during indoor. I'm definitely working towards higher heights. 11.6 is a big goal of mine, or even 11.8 to 12.
Not only is Erin fighting physically to beat the record, but she's also fighting mentally. While Erin takes pride in knowing that she's pushed herself, she knows she can do more, which is the goal she reaches for every week.
Now my main goal is honestly my mindset. I've been working a lot on just being confident in myself. I've had a lot of doubt this season. It's been more up and down, but I'm definitely still doing well and I'm working hard, so I'm just waiting for it to pay off again.
I've been working with Erin for 3 years now. Really excited how she's progressing this year. Her goal, or my goal for her, is to get over 12 feet this season. I think she's going to get that here in the next couple weeks.
From long meets and tiring practices, Erin works around the clock to perform her absolute best.
She's always working very hard, and she just doesn't quit ever. Even on the bad days, she does good.
Every meet, practice, and run, Erin leaves her record here at Gahanna for someone else to take on next year, showing that consistency and a healthy mindset is how you get there. This is Sophia Redmond in The Zone.
My fellow executive producer is joining us in the studio today.
Hi, Vinton.
Hey, Isaac, and I guess Maddie too.
I can't get any recognition around here.
Aren't you finally excited to get some time on camera?
Of course, it's been a long wait. Both the boys and girls track teams are coming off strong performances on Friday, with both squads picking up wins at the Ed Rary Invitational. The team continues to build momentum, even as the season is coming to an end. Tuesday night OCC standings have both teams on top, looking to secure the win on Thursday at finals. We spoke with a few athletes to get their thoughts about taking on the rest of the season.
Coming up to this week, we just eased off of that and made sure my legs was fresh. I've just been doing the lifting.
When you don't have to overthink the race and just know you're going to walk out and give a 10 out of 10 effort at best, there's nothing much to think about. So yeah, I would say I did the complete opposite, just not think about the race at all.
Thanks, guys. Along with that, this postseason is serious for the boys. They're looking to take home all they can from the state meet and have been putting in all the work they can to do so. RJ Jackson has a story on how they're pushing along to the finish line.
With the school season ending, so is track season. But with the end of something comes something new. Championship season. The Gahanna boys track team has been working all season just for this time, where the only way to win is by surviving and advancing.
I feel like championship season was more intense. I feel like it was also more organized than regular season. Although regular season was more fun, I feel like championship season was just a time to be serious and fight for your points.
With championship season being so intense and high stakes, athletes have to be able to adapt to what's happening and compete at the best level possible, even while they might be doubting themselves.
I'm definitely more nervous than I will be in regular season, and I definitely feel like it drove me to compete harder because I know if I don't do good, I'm not going to advance to the next round.
With the energy and pressure being so high during championship season, having the right coaching and mentality play a huge part in whether you advance. It's where times don't matter as much as placement does.
With the ending of the regular season of track comes championship season, where you have to survive and advance. All of the hard work all these athletes have put in throughout the season will come now, and they will show why they are dogs.
Our coach has been putting us through different types of workouts since all the way back in the fall, and it's kind of all just led up to where we are in championship season now, and we're all just starting to peak and hit our PRs and all of our personal goals. And so he's done a really good job at, putting us through tough workouts, but also giving us those recovery weeks.
After coming off last year's OCC win, the Gahanna boys track team has become a known team in Ohio as one of the fastest and most hard-working and competitive teams in the whole state. And being able to handle big meets such as OCCs, it will only grow into meets like states.
This is Jar Jackson in the zone.
Well, that's all I have from the track, and I guess that means my time to shine is officially over.
It's okay, Benton. You did good.
A great performance from the second best executive producer.
Thanks, guys. Sending it back to you with some more news.
2023 graduate and Gahanna Lincoln 100-meter hurdle record holder Camden Bentley is making major strides at the University of Kentucky and lowering her personal records in a big way this season.
That's right, and she's an exciting athlete to follow. And our Taryn Sales took some time over the weekend to catch up with her and see how she's adjusted to being a college athlete.
Here they are.
I know you just recently ran your PR of 12:95 in the 100 hurdles. How have you been preparing for that, and was it something you expected?
I think it was something that I did expect because we're coming off of our loading. So I've been lifting really heavy in the weight room. So when we kind of come off of that, you kind of expect your time to drop. And I think I was kind of waiting on a sub 13 run. So going into this race, I wanted to kind of make it happen before our conference meet. So I think it was expected, but I think I was pretty satisfied with my run too. It was more expected and worked for.
And what are your goals for the rest of the season, and what's a big goal that you've been working towards?
Well, going into SECs, I would love to make the final. It's the hardest conference in the NCAA, so I would love to make that final and just to score points. I wasn't able to do that last year. But throughout the whole season, my goal time to run is 12:07. So if I could do that, that would be amazing. I would love to do that. So to score points in the SEC final, and then obviously to qualify for nationals again this year.
Have there been any wow moments you had since you've joined the team and you've been running at Kentucky?
Yeah, my freshman year, I came in and I was immediately training with Olympians and just these top level athletes. So I was training with Masai Russell and Devin Charlton. So that was definitely wow, I've seen these people on TV and I've followed them on social media, and now I'm in the blocks next to them. That was definitely my biggest wow moment.
What's the most challenging part about balancing college academics along with being an athlete?
I think in college it's more about doing it on your own and choosing your times of when, okay, I have a meet this weekend, so I have to study on this day because I won't have time over the weekend. So picking and choosing the days that I really can lock in on studying or doing my homework.
Hey Isaac, how has your tennis season been so far?
It was great. We won 5-0 against Senior Night on Friday, and my brother and I qualified for districts yesterday.
Congratulations. In addition to Isaac and Isaiah Banks qualifying for districts, the boys team has had an amazing season.
That's right. After a victory against Thomas Worthington on Friday, we have a final record of 16-4.
We talked to senior co-captain Isaiah Banks about this successful season.
Yesterday we just had the sectional tournament. My brother and I, we qualified for districts. We had a first round bye, then we won the second and third round of our matches. We both worked hard. I'm proud that we were able to accomplish this. We recently traveled up to Lima, Ohio to compete in the Latta Invitational doubles tournament. All of us wanted bracket groups along the team. Senior night was fun. We just had that. We've been having team dinners and team bonding. I've really been loving this season so far. It's probably been my favorite season ever.
What an amazing season for tennis. However, there was only one thing that makes all of this possible.
That is right. Without the support of all of the booster parents, no Lincoln sport would be as great as they are right now.
We are truly grateful for all the time and effort the booster parents have put into our sports teams.
Our Aubrey Brown took a deep dive into what goes into being a booster parent.
Ohio Health keeps our athletes healthy and in the game.
Student athletes here at Gahanna work hard every day to keep their performance in peak condition, both in the classroom and in their sport, whether it be on the court, field, or track. They don't do it alone. They have support from parents that go the extra mile.
Athletic boosters are such a vital portion of our athletic program. They help us do so many different things. Just like our PTO organization does for our classrooms and the teachers in our classrooms, the boosters support our coaching staff. Our boosters consist of hardworking moms and dads that come out to support their kids and to be a part of the athletic experience.
Part of our job is fundraising. So different ways we do fundraising are we work the OSU Team Shop where we spend a lot of time. We have a mixture of different parents that can help. So we all got to know each other a little better.
But it's not just hardworking moms and dads supporting Gahanna's athletic department. Local businesses across Gahanna are stepping up and investing in student athletes too.
Additionally, the athletic department has sponsorship opportunities where we partner with local businesses. They could be a sponsor on our website, on our social media page. They can sponsor a game. Now, those funds actually come to the athletic department.
We have 10 meals every week from different restaurants that donate, or if we have really generous parents that will also donate a dinner to the team.
A close-knit and dedicated support system behind them, Gahanna's sports teams are more than just groups of teammates. They're families that have come together to create a culture based on trust and hard work.
I feel like without the parents, there's really no team meal. And it's not just really all the team. And I feel like the boosters don't get as much love as they do.
Whether it's from our youth up, where we're connecting, we're trying to grow Gahanna lacrosse. So we've been doing tailgates that are including our youth. We did an OSU event where we had our youth play in their halftime show, socialize a little bit in between. We also are connecting with the girls lacrosse team to bring that so that we further build our community.
Playing sports isn't just about wins and losses. It's about growth, learning discipline through hard work, and gaining confidence both on and off the field. Through every practice and game, athletes develop friendships, leadership skills, and lifelong memories that go far beyond the scoreboard. And with the support of booster parents, important lessons taught now will carry with them through all areas of life. This is Aubrey Brown in the Zone.
Hey Maddie, since this year is just about wrapped up, are you doing any sports next year?
Yeah, I'm going to be cheering in the fall, but I don't know what I'm going to do over the summer to stay ready.
Well, lucky for you, Alexander Young has a lot of information for athletes trying to stay in shape over the summer.
Let's take a look.
Hey guys, I'm here with our very own lifting coach, Coach Emerson. So Coach, the summer's coming up. What can athletes do to make sure they stay in shape over break?
You can definitely get outside and run now that the weather's finally getting nice out. You can go to one of the old middle schools, to their track or field or anything. Planet Fitness and things are out there for cardio equipment. A lot of the teams, our athletes are scheduled to come here with me. So they have their times to do things. Then I'm open also if they want to do a little bit of extra, they can get that in here. After COVID, a lot of people have equipment at home now. A lot of them, I know they'll get together and live together with some of their friends. There is some places around Gahanna, of course, I don't want that. I want them to either come here or, do some things on their own, because you have Planet Fitness there, Next Level, I think it's still around here. But, for the most part, any way I can help them, I'm here for them.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey Maddie, I can't believe it's already our last show and the end of the year.
I know. I feel like we've been working so hard all year to make our shows great.
So many people do not realize how much goes into a show every single week.
Yeah, way more than it might seem. Our Sydney Probasco takes us on an inside look of producing a show.
Take one. What's up, Lincoln sports fans, and welcome to the Lincoln Sports Zone. I'm Nolan Brown.
And I'm Camden Peck. We are back and ready to bring you all the latest highlights and updates from this week in Lincoln athletics.
And just like that, another show has started. New events, new people, new jobs, a full week's worth of hard work, running around, covering events, all condensed into a short 30-minute show. Being in the Sports Zone class takes dedication, whether that's going to a couple teams' practices to film the right things, or staying after school to finish editing what you're working on.
So every week when the rundown and placeholders get put in, we make sure that we start writing the script, because we have to start filming and decide who has the packages and what content we're going to cover, because we always make sure that every sport is represented in some way through our shows. So we have to give everyone jobs so we know who's doing what, so our shows can run as smooth as possible.
However, these shows aren't just for parents and families to watch. Though they are not broadcasted to the school every morning, they help advertise all sports. Representing every sport can get very difficult, but we make sure that almost everyone will feel included and seen.
Our goal with every Sports Zone is to try to cover every current sports team for whatever season it is. And that's a real challenge. We have to plot out all their schedules, figure out who could shoot what and how we're going to cover each thing. And then to make sure that, whether it's highlights or interviews or some sort of insight, we want to make sure that we get every team into every show if possible. And that's not always possible, but we try.
After assigning jobs every show, the background work isn't seen as much. Anchoring or reporting a show may seem fun and easy, but in reality, it can be very hard and take up a lot of time.
Some challenges I faced was like writing the script and trying to make it sound good for the show, and also just having to go through the rundowns and the placeholders and all that kind of stuff to just write the script to be good.
This class is different than a lot of other classes because there's no class that I have to come in early for or stay after school for like I have to do for this class. I'm not just taking books home, I'm taking cameras home, I'm editing outside of school, and I'm writing, and it's just a lot more effort than like how an English class would be.
Year by year, a new group of students come into the studio, needing to teach people new things, and it can get very hard to produce a show when people aren't sure what to do. Luckily, we have returning members who come to class every day ready to help.
So last year, a lot of it was about growth and learning and getting better at editing, getting better at shooting, getting better at doing the basic things that you need to do in sports. And then this year was more about expanding on that and giving knowledge to other people.
What goes on behind the scenes of a show can be really stressful, but it definitely pays off for the student athletes and the program.
We started the Sports Zone 6 years ago, and I love it. And I always tell the kids, it's freaking sports. And so while it might be a lot of work and sometimes a lot of pressure, we get to take a class where we cover sports. So it's definitely worth it. We've had a lot of success, a lot of notoriety for the Sports Zone. And on top of that, we're highlighting all the great sports teams here at Lincoln. So it's a definite win.
Whether it is making a package, helping someone film something, or doing one of the many jobs that is needed, the things that you don't see really make the show. This is Sydney Probasco in The Zone.
That was a great story.
It really was, and it's the last one of the year. That's crazy.
Thankfully, we still have one more segment before we close out the show.
And now Casey Murray and Becca Anderson sure had some fun with this one.
Take it away, y'all.
What's up, Lincoln? I'm Casey Murray.
And I'm Beckett Anderson.
And today, we'll be interviewing the class of the second semester 2026 Sports Zone class about their favorite memories from the class.
What's your favorite Sports Zone moment?
That one TV day where Miss Lai wasn't here and we said it was very productive and we did absolutely nothing that whole day.
When Camden and Nolan got yelled at for playing hacky sack when they were supposed to be anchoring.
That's a great classic Sports Zone moment. Isaac, did you say make it funnier, please? No, What's your favorite Sports Zone moment?
When me and Taryn went to the podcast room to film narrations and we saw Landon Shears sleeping and we thought he was dead for a good 30 seconds and he started snoring.
Casey, what's your favorite moment?
My favorite moment was doing a live interview with Isaac Banks, the one and only. Actually, the package on Casper Tiger. Casper Tiger, if you're watching this, shout out Casper Tiger.
Probably that time that Casey, you guys had a DSLR camera and Casey was showing off manila folders. It's pretty funny. It was kind of a long time ago though.
I think that was 10 minutes ago. Thanks, Ethan. What was your least favorite memory from the second semester of the Sports Zone 2026 class? Let's hear it.
Probably the show where we had to restart 5 times. Nothing was written, nothing was working in the TVs. That was my least favorite memory.
Oh, I see him. He wants interviewed back. I'd like to ask you, what was your least favorite memory from the 2026 second semester Sports Zone class this year?
Probably when he came in here and yelled at all of us that we weren't doing any work.
Which time?
Third one.
All right, thanks so much, Jai. The Gahanna Lion mascot, sir. Put it here. If I had to ask you to pinpoint your least favorite moment this semester, what would it be?
Losing my SD card twice and not knowing who had it.
Good grief. I am so sorry, Xander Young. Have a great rest of your class. Wow, I feel like I'm walking out to a concert. Let's go, bro. None other than brother of TJ Great, Evan Sweeney, in the studio with us today. Evan Sweeney, I'm sure you've heard the question over there. What do you got?
I think my least favorite memory was Evan leaving me. The last 3 weeks, I don't have him. It's depressing.
Where did he go?
His hat.
Huh? What did your glasses use?
Someone's calling me on my Meta glasses. But hey, Meta, we're getting a call from Parker Richard on the Meta glasses.
Oh, a message to the 2026 second semester class. I mean, I've had fun being in and around the studio with you guys, and I want to give a special shout out to Beckett and Casey and Benton.
Well, thank you, Sports Zone. I've been Beckett Murray.
I'm Casey Anderson.
Anyways, thank you so much. And a message from our whole class of the 2026 Sports Zone second semester.
Well, Maddie, that's a wrap for Lincoln Sports this semester.
Let's go, Lions!
We have truly enjoyed getting to cover Lincoln Sports, and we'll be back next semester. As always, for one last time, go Lions! Yay!